Ladies and gentlemen, tonight,
fighting out of the blue corner this evening. She stands 5 feet tall. She weighs in at 107.8 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. Give it up for Lainey Nation! Her opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. She stands 5 feet 2 inches tall. She weighs in at 108.2 pounds. Fighting out of St. Joseph, Missouri. Give it up for Katelyn Radtka!
Referee Mike Anglin has the call for this contest. No, excuse me, Nick Nolte has the call for this contest. This fight is 3 3-minute rounds. Katelyn Radtka in the red tape, Lainey Nations in the blue. This is the fight that everyone has talked about, and here we go.
Nothing better than smiling at each other than hitting each other in the face. And there they go.
Lainey comes out swinging. Big kick there from Radtka, gets her on the ground. Nations does a great job of defending and getting away.
Lainey is swinging hard.
Both of these girls, incredible speed. Nice left there out of Nations.
Oh, great movement.
Both these two girls are doing great slipping punches.
And they're staying active and busy, slipping, hitting. Just got to keep it up. Ooh.
Oh, Nations clipped her there. Radtka trying to tie her up. Radka's trying to got to work to get an underhook here in this position.
Yeah, and Lainey needs to keep that distance, separate, and just keep throwing those heavy shots.
Big knees to the body there out of Nations. She's got a standing guillotine. She's trying to finish the BJJ practitioner.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, drove her head straight to the mat. Can Radtka survive?
Oh, they're going to go for the armbar.
Radtka, though, in rolling correctly or trying to stay out of that position, stepping over.
This is an exciting round. They're both just going. Look at them smile at each other.
Nations trying to lock that up here. Radtka doing a good job of defending. Radka's got to pull her arm out.
She's got to suck that arm out. Got to pull it out. She does not want to get caught in an arm bar. And Lainey's doing good, holding on to it. She needs to kind of suck it in a little bit to get it past that elbow there.
Now, if you look, though, Radka's got her elbow out. She's safe from that one arm.
Yeah, but the other arm's still in there.
Almost looked like a transfer to a potential omoplata, but here we move now. Radtka in full guard.
Yeah, this is where she wanted to be, so this is where she's got to make up for what she's kind of lost out on there.
Nation's doing a great job here, though, moving the hips.
Yeah, that is key, to get back to your feet or just to not stay still so Radtka cannot, do her submissions.
30 seconds left, Kansas City, let him hear you.
Again, Nations is almost going for an omoplata.
Yeah, sure. I mean, she's going for submissions left and right here. And she's the puncher. But she's doing great.
Good defense there by Radtka. 15 seconds remaining here in the first round. Radtka landing some strikes from the top now.
Yep.
What a great first round here.
Great round.
Bobby, how did you see that one?
I give it to Lainey, She came out. I mean, they were both going at it, but Lainey landed the bigger, crisper shots and, went for the submissions, believe it or not. She was, she looked good going for these submissions. Didn't seal anything, obviously, but she had Radtka really thinking and really having to change things up.
So now, if adversely here, if you're in the corner of Lainey Nations, what advice are you giving her?
Just do what you just did. Do the same thing. Go out there, put your combos together, keep moving. Try to keep that distance. But now Lainey's going to even feel more comfortable since she had the control on the ground with the submissions.
Yeah, as we see here in our instant replay, Nations looking for basically a standing guillotine and drives Radka's head into the mat. That's
Yeah.
a tough one.
Yeah, violently too. There's nothing nice about that head slam.
Second round of this 3-round contest. Radtka in the red, Nations in the blue. Jeremy Johnson along tonight with my partner, Vicious Bobby Volker. Radtka,
Big overhand.
Radtka answers back.
Oh, wow.
Nice combinations out of Nations, but she eats a big left hand.
Yeah, they're just trading back and forth.
This fight could have easily been a main event.
Easily.
This crowd is going nuts.
Radtka needs to get some more head movement in. You know, she's taking too many nasty little shots right to their face.
Both of these girls very technical in their striking.
Yeah, Radtka needs to start, you know, closing that distance. You know, get that clinch, do some dirty boxing, maybe get it down to the ground. Yeah, Lainey just lining a nice overhand left.
Big overhand there out of Nations. Radtka answers right back.
Radka's got a few little mouses under her eyes and above her eyes.
Bobby, you know a bit about that. What's it like to fight through that?
Yeah, you know, your adrenaline's pumping and you're just, everything happens so quickly, you really don't have time to think about it when you're in there. You know, you just know what you're there to do and you just focus and you keep on going for it. You know, you're going to get hit, you're going to get dinged, bruised, so just deal with it, forget about it, and go get your win. 1
minute remaining here in the second round.
One man left, Kansas City. Are you guys for Lainey? Are you guys for Katelyn?
Yeah. Nations is still keeping her composure and keeping her distance.
Starting to see some swelling now under the left eye of Radtka.
She's just having a good old time out there, though. They're both smiling and everything.
Yeah, both of these girls are just throwing down. I'm really surprised, though, that Radtka hasn't tried to get this fight to the ground yet.
So am I. I mean, she really needs to take it to her world, and that's, you know, definitely her world. It's just too dangerous trying to stay standing with, you know, the power Lainey's putting behind those punches and everything.
Big hands out of both of these girls here. Nations finds a big overhand left. Another one.
Another big, Looked like it might have been a little bit after the bell.
That was a little late.
Let's see what the ref might
Can
do about that.
Radtka return from that?
That was a solid shot, too. I heard that one. Radka's not having that head movement. She needs to get it down because she's going straight into those punches.
Right there after the bell, that huge overhand. Now, referee Nick Nolte is going to take 1 point away for that late shot. They're going to call the doctor in, too.
That could definitely hurt if it goes to decision.
Absolutely it could.
It's been such a great fight. I hope she can continue, you know. She's got more to give, you know. She's ready to go. I mean,
doctor's
I hope
checking
she's okay.
her out here.
That was a hard shot, though. And
It was, and you're not prepared. It was after the bell.
Yeah. The doc always make the right decision. I mean,
Yes.
something like this happens, you know,
Fighter safety is of the utmost concern here at Shamrock FC. But again, that shot after the bell, you've stopped. You're now not defending yourself, and then you take a huge shot like that.
Yeah. I mean, physically you're not ready, mentally you're not ready, and it causes just a lot more damage than what you would think it would. And that was a hard shot. That was one of Lainey's overhands, so connected really clean.
It was big and it was clean. Jeremy Johnson along tonight with my partner, Vicious Bobby Volker. Great night of fights so far, and we have more action to come as in our main event, Raul Romero and Dylan Tolbert throw down in a kickboxing bout. And then J.W. Kaiser and Jesse Beck in our co-main with some MMA action.
Big boys. Always good seeing the big boys. One shot, knock anyone out there.
Definitely. Again, the doctor's making sure those eyes. Referee Nick Nolte again took the point away from Lainey Nations.
And Radtka, I mean, I've watched her fight a lot of times. She's so tough.
All right, so now what happened was, basically that was at the end of the round, that was it. They gave Radtka her time to recover from the illegal shot. They also then had the doctor to check it. Now they will get 1 minute for their corners to come in, give them the advice.
Exactly, yes. That is correct.
Bobby, how big does this point play in?
You know, if Lainey stays dominant like she has, it won't play much at all. But if Radtka comes out on fire, Lainey gasses possibly, then you gotta throw a fight. You gotta even fight.
Like a big matter of real estate. Are you a business looking for a new home?
And Radtka has a lot of heart, you know.
Oh, most definitely. Just to come back from that illegal blow.
Yeah. That's why they tell you, always defend yourself. Even after that bell, you make sure you're far enough away from your opponent to where something like that can't happen.
All right, gonna get back into the action here. Katelyn Radtka in the red tape, Lainey Nations in the blue. Show respect there. But Nations needs to capitalize on this. Big overhand right again. There's the duck under. Can Radtka get that finish? Nations, great way of shucking her off.
Yeah, that was great. She's come a long way. Showing her defense. Oh, look, Radtka
pushing her into the corner.
That's what Radtka needs to do. She needs to move forward, bully her, get Nations moving, into that fence, and then go for that shot.
Radka's doing a great job here, though, of ducking the punches.
Not those two.
Just as I said that, she eats those. It happens, right?
It does. Oh, yes. I've eaten plenty of them. But I like them. I like punches in my face, of course. That's okay.
2 minutes remaining here in the third and final round. Oh, big left hand out of Nations. Nations is doing a great job here establishing the jab. The jab has been her best weapon.
Jab and that overhand left or right that she's been throwing too. I mean, they're just thuds. When she throws, she's not throwing light, she's throwing with ill will behind those shots. She's throwing heavy. Lainey did a great job getting away. Just drop your hips, try to slide your shoulders out, your arms out, yank away, get your distance. It's going back to picking her apart.
Big overhand left.
Radtka's got to know she's got to do something. She's got to get in her face and get her down and get close.
Down to 40 seconds left here in the third and final round. Nation's display of stand-up here has just been almost perfect.
Yeah, no, she's moving great. She's moving as well now she did at the beginning of the first round.
Both of these girls showing extreme heart.
Yeah, like I said, they're both killers. And Radtka just needs more movement.
10 seconds. Nation still throwing with reckless abandon.
Yeah, she was trying to finish it. That was a great fight.
Beautiful fight there.
Now you see why I was waiting to watch that one.
Definitely.
I mean,
this is the fight that everyone had been talking about, and it definitely lived up to the hype.
Oh, definitely, and I knew it would. Both of them so tough, so talented. I mean, it's going to be great to see them fight in the near future.
Taking a look here at our instant replay. Again, Nations with that huge overhand left. Great combinations there, right, Bobby?
Oh, yeah, those are great. I mean, and just her movement. I mean, her side-to-side movement. Radtka can't tell when these shots are coming in.
A huge one here. Let's send this one up to the cage to Stephen Bayer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the scorecards this evening, let's give both of these fighters a big round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, go to the scorecards this evening. Your winner by unanimous decision out of the blue corner this evening, Lainey Nation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with your winner, Lainey Nations. Lainey, a tough fight there. How do you feel?
I can go again.
You ready to go again?
I feel really good. I'm sorry about that penalty, but I did what I came here to do.
So was it just the momentum? You just didn't stop, couldn't see it coming?
Adrenaline, newbie shit.
All right, so now with that big win, this is the fight that everyone was talking about. What do you want next?
Another fight, another training camp.
All right, it is your winner, Lainey Nations.